Hello, friends. Welcome to Mindset Change with your sister in prosperity, Carol. Change your thinking, change your life. Welcome. Now, our topic today is how committing suicide affects your soul. Once more, how committing suicide affects your soul. Now, people should be educated more about the importance of taking good care of their mental health, because the problem is these days so many people are not taking good care of their mental health, and now their mental health is becoming very weak. And now when their mental health become weak, they are unable to maneuver whenever they get hardships. Whenever hardships comes, they are unable to maneuver or to navigate through the hardships. And now they are taking the easy way out by committing suicide without knowing that choices have consequences. Now, um, I was talking to suicide survivors last week, and I was shown a report which broke my heart. Now, Kenya is ranked number 27 out of 46 countries in sub-Saharan African region in terms of suicide rate cases. Can you imagine? Kenya is number 27 out of 46. Now, another report that I was shown, it states that 500 people are reported to have killed themselves after every 3 months. Can you imagine? 500 people kill themselves in a span of every 3 months. Ouch, ouch. That is such a big number. Just because people are not taking good care of their mental health. Now I think people should be empowered and know that suicide is not taking the easy way out, because choices have consequences, and also suicide is not taking shortcut to escape your life hardships. You see, because I told you, uh, there are consequences that you'll face when you cross to the other realm, when you go to the other dimension, the physical realm. Yes, I know that life sometimes here on earth can be unbearable and hopeless. Been there, done that. But it's up to you to try your best to work on your emotional intelligence, to work on your on building your the resilience muscles, because when you build them before your hardships come, you'll be able to maneuver with easily and effortlessly. Whenever you have hardships, you'll be able to navigate through your hardships, just because you have built your emotions and your thoughts. They are strong, and they can take you to wherever you want to go, and you can maneuver easily when you are facing any hardship in this physical realm. That is the only thing that will help you to maneuver whenever you are going through hardships. Your emotional intelligence and the strength of your resilience muscles. That is the only way out. So don't you dare think that killing yourself, cutting short your life, is the easy way out. It's not. Because I told you, work with the things that are eternal. Because your soul has always been here. Your soul will always be here. Your soul will never go anywhere. Even if you kill yourself, your soul won't die. Your soul will continue with the journey. That is why it's called the journey of the soul. So always know, work with the things that are eternal. And no, you cannot be able to redeem your karmas in the other realm, the spiritual realm, because you need a body as a buffer to redeem your karmas. But now, because you have cut short your life, how on earth will you redeem your karmas in the spiritual realm and you don't have a body? So you see the importance of having a body. That's why you should take good care of your life, so that your body can help you to navigate in this physical realm, and you can be able to clear your karmas and fulfill your dharmas, just because you have a body, because you always use your body as your buffer. And since you don't have a body in the spiritual realm, there's no way you'll be able to redeem yourself. So you see, people should know what happens behind the scene, so that they can stop cutting their life short by committing suicide, thinking they are taking the easy way out. That is why I always say, knowledge is power. And Jesus said, my people perish for lack of knowledge. Surely, it is lack of knowledge that is making people take their life and cut their life short, because they don't know the consequences that they will face when they go to the other realm, the spiritual realm, which is the causal realm. So let's continue. Now, yes, I told you, I know life can be unbearable and hopeless in this life. But it's up to you to learn how to learn about your existence, so that you can be able to navigate with ease in this physical realm. Because I told you, choices have consequences, and there is no problem that will last forever. One day your problems will vanish, but it's up to you to work with your problems instead of you working against your problems, so that you can learn the lessons that your problems have brought to you. Because the reason why we are tested is so that we can learn our soul lessons that our soul chose for us. You see, your soul is the one that chose for you your lessons. No matter how hard they are for you to navigate, your soul is the one that chose those lessons. So it's up to you to work with your soul. Stop working against your soul. Work with your soul. And after all this, your soul will always give the way out. The divine will always give you the way out. It will give you solutions. But after you have learned your lessons, that is why it's so crucial for you to become a truth seeker, so that you can be able to navigate through your hardships and emerge as a powerful soul as you are, instead of you killing yourself, cutting your life short. And know that there are consequences in the other realm that you will face, because now you are not educated about the other realm. You only know about this physical realm, but you don't know about the other realm, the spiritual realm. No, choices have consequences. And from today, whosoever is thinking about cutting short their life, please don't. Please don't. Because there are consequences that you'll face in the spiritual realm. So from today, always keep that at the back of your head, that do not ever cut short your life. Let your life run naturally. Let your date of death come naturally. Stop hurrying it. So you see, because you need to navigate in this realm, so that you can clear your soul burdens, and you can clear your soul karmas, and also fulfill your soul dharmas. Because you cannot do that in the spiritual realm. Because you cannot do that because you don't have a body. Your body is very crucial to help you navigate, so that you can work out all your soul lessons. Because you use your body as your buffer. Now when you kill your buffer, how on earth do you think you'll save yourself? You won't save yourself. You'll always go deeper to your problem, just because of lack of knowledge. But don't you dare worry, because we are here on YouTube to let you know what happens in the other realm, the spiritual realm, after you cross over, so that you can stop killing yourself whenever you go through hardships. Always know there's always solutions to your hardships, but you have to work with your hardships instead of you working against your hardships. So let's continue. Now, and then another thing, God can never give you a problem that you cannot solve. God always give you a problem that he knows you can solve, because it's your soul that chose those lessons for you. So instead of you working against your soul, work with your soul, so that your soul can help you navigate with ease in your hardships, and it can always give you a way out of your hardships. Now people should adapt the mindset of Job. Remember Job in the Old Testament. Job, when he was going through his hardships, he always saw light at the end of the tunnel. He never gave up. And he always knew that joy cometh in the morning. No matter how hard he was tested, Job always kept his faith, because he knew at the right time, God himself will come forth and save him from his predicament. But he has to work with his problem instead of him working against his problems. So adapt Job's mindset of a growth mindset and a positive mindset, because whatever you focus on expands. If you focus more on your problems, they will expand and they will be out of hand and you will be unable to handle them. So go to the other pole by using the law of polarity, so that you can transmute that energy of your hardships to a positive energy, and it can help you to maneuver through your hardships, and you can get yourself out of your hardships with ease. So let's continue. Be all the problems you are facing at this present moment. Always know the root cause of all your problems is your mental condition. You see, that's why I keep on saying, change your thinking, change your life. Because whenever you are going through your problems, always take stock of your mental condition. Because your mental conditions, your thoughts, they produce your emotions. or your feelings, and your feelings, they produce your life experiences, so you can see the connections. Your mental condition is the one that is bringing your hardships. So learn to work with the affirmations, mantras, and healing frequencies, so that you can heal your mind, you can heal your mental condition, and now you can start attracting good things, good events, and good situations in your life. Life is simple, but the problem with us human beings, we like complicating life just because of our ignorance. You see, and always know that in this era of technology, ignorant is a choice. Become a truth seeker, so that you can know more about your existence, so that you can stop cutting your life short by committing suicide, thinking that you are taking a shortcut. My good people, you are not taking any shortcut. You are only making your life miserable in the other realm. You are giving your soul hard lessons to navigate. And you know, when you give your soul hard lessons, when you come back to this physical realm, because you have to come back, because I told you, earth is a school of souls, where you can only repeat a class, but you cannot skip a class. So you see, you will always come back to navigate your problems once again. So stop ending your lives just because of lack of knowledge. Always become a truth seeker from today. So let's continue. Now, always know you are a spiritual being who came to this physical realm to have human beings experiences, so that you can evolve and grow as souls, and also progress as human beings. So you see, you have a mission to accomplish. So stop cutting your life short, thinking you're taking a shortcut. You're not taking any shortcuts here. Now, and at one point in your life, you'll be tested. Because it's a law, the law of relativity. You will be tested. So there's no way you can escape your hardships, because your soul signed for them, for you to navigate them in this physical realm, so that you can grow and evolve as a soul. So you see, there's no shortcuts in this lifetime. Now this is what happens before we are born, before we come to this physical realm, because we are souls on a journey, and we have been given the gift of life by the divine. Now, before we come to this physical realm, so that we can clear our karmas and fulfill our soul's mission, and also work on our soul abandonment issues, because there are very many, and we have to come to this physical realm to work out those soul lessons. We cannot do that in the physical realm. That's why we come here to this physical realm. Now, always know, before we are born, we discuss and plan our stay in this physical realm, in this world. We discuss how we will be born. We also choose our own families, just because of like attracts like. You will be taken to the family you are vibrating at, because of the law. Like attracts like, the law of attraction. You see, the family you are vibrating at, that is where you will be born. So we choose how our life will unfold. Our soul also choose our life lessons for us, how we will work out our lessons, and how we will exit this world. So you see, everything is predestined, and we do that with the help of our soul guides or our spirit guides. So you see, everything that we will come to do in this physical realm is usually planned by us, our souls, and our spirit guides and our soul guides. It's always planned. Now, and because earth is a school for souls. Now when our soul is choosing our soul lessons, it does that with its own intention. We make sure that certain conditions are put in place, and we are given certain opportunities, so that we can work out our soul lessons. That is why I always say there are no coincidences in this life. So you see, that is why I always tell you there are no coincidences in this life, because everything was predestined by your soul and your spirit guides and your soul guides. Everything was planned before you came to this physical realm. Now, because now you have known everything is predestined, that is why we have to work out our south node and our north node. Our south node is where we are coming from, and our north node is where we are heading. That's why we have to navigate in this physical realm. Now, Now, because everything that is written on everything is written on the Akashic records and the planets. They have all our soul lessons, our soul karmas, and our soul missions. Everything is written there on those books. But now the problem is, when we are born, when we come to this physical realm, because of the law of forgetfulness, we forget everything. You see, so it's a law. We have to forget who we are so that we can remember who we are. That's why the veil of forgetfulness usually befall us. And now we have to start learning who we are, whose we are, why we are here, and where we are going after this. You see, we have to start all over again. And it always happens at the right time. Your soul will give you time to grow, so that now, by the time you are coming to navigate and to work out these karmas, you will have grown as a soul, and now you will have the wisdom to work out these problems. But now the problem is, sometimes these problems overwhelm us. And now when they overwhelm us, some people are very weak emotionally, and they think they think that they cannot do this. But you can do this because you are a very powerful soul. Now they decide to cut their life short by killing themselves without knowing that choices have consequences. And when you go to the other realm, you will have to face the consequences of whatever you did in this realm, by you cutting short your life, by you committing suicide. So you see, now, point to note, our soul chose these lessons for us in order to challenge our growth. Because, remember, comfort and growth, they do not go together. So you see, and now, another thing, as human beings, we don't like growth, we don't like change, we fight change, we resist change. Now, our soul has to raise, or the divine has to raise enemies. Enemies who will come in form of problems, so that they can push us, they can get us out of our comfort zone, and they can get us out of our pit patty corner, where we are wallowing in our comfort, and we are not growing in our comfort zone. So you see, enemies have to be raised, and these enemies, they are the ones to push us with kicks and blows, so that we can go to our destinies. Because you have seen, comfort and growth, they don't go together. That's why enemies are raised to come, so that they can push us out of our comfort zone and push us to our greatness. Now the problem is, not so many people get to their greatness. So many people kill themselves because now the life has become too much, because now they are going through their dark night of the soul, or they are going through their spiritual awakening, and life has become unbearable for them. Now they take the shortcut, thinking it's a shortcut. They kill themselves, or they end their life, because they don't have knowledge of what will happen to them when they cross to the other realm. Now, our soul made or signed contracts with other souls who will help it to learn these lessons. You see? So you see, it's not a joke, because our soul also made contracts. Contracts with other souls that will help it evolve and grow as a soul. Now, these other souls are our tribe members, our family members, and our soul teachers. Those people who will teach us very hard lessons, so that we can evolve and grow as souls. And when we pass these tests, we will go to meet our divine helpers. Now, these divine helpers are those people that our souls signed for. Those people that will push us to the next level. Now these people will help us to fulfill our mission, the mission that brought us to this earth, because we all have a mission that brought us to this earth. Now, but we will accomplish that after we go through our soul lessons and clear our lessons. Now you see, all this information about the soul journey is coded in our birth chart. You see, our birth chart is our blueprint in this life. It's like our map, which will help us navigate in this physical realm. That is why it's so crucial for you to know that your date of birth, month of birth, and the year of birth can help you solve so many mysteries about life, about your life. So stop killing yourself, stop cutting your life short, because you can know what will happen to you, and you can also know how you will navigate through your hardships by you reading your birth chart. It has all your solution to all your problems. So you see, God did not leave you alone. He gave you a roadmap for you to read so that you can know where you are going and where you are coming from. You are north node and you are south node. So you see, now I told you, because of the veil of forgetfulness which befall us when we are born, we forget everything that our soul agreed to, because our soul is the one that chose our lessons, chose everything, signed contracts with other souls that will come to help us evolve and grow. So you see, now we have to learn these things again from scratch, from zero, so that we can forget who we are, so that we can remember who we are, and from there now we can become truth seekers and know and have information why we are here and where we are going. Now we have now because I told you, Earth is a school for souls. We can only repeat a class, but we cannot skip a class. Now, here is the catch. When you commit suicide, you will break all these soul lessons, break your soul missions, and also cut off your soul contracts. You see, you have cut off so many things that you came to do in this physical realm. You have cut them short. Because of your ignorant, you didn't become a truth seeker to go and learn more about your existence. You just stayed at your comfort zone. Now that your soul has awakened you to go through your spiritual awakening, to go through your dark night of the soul, you have been overwhelmed by your hardships. And now the only thing you can think to do is cut short your life, commit suicide, knowing that you are taking a shortcut. My brothers and sisters, always know you are not taking a shortcut. You're just making your life miserable in the other dimension, in the spiritual realm. Now, because choices have consequences. I am repeating that like a broken record because I want to insist, so that people can stop taking their life and cutting short their lives, thinking that they are taking shortcuts because of the law of cause and effect. You see, there is a law that governs these karmas, the law of cause and effect. For suicide case, because you have cut your lifespan short, when you die, your soul will cross over to the other dimension. Your soul will be kept in isolation. Let me repeat it because it's very crucial. Your soul will be kept in isolation when you commit suicide. You won't go anywhere. You'll just stay on the ether. And you'll just be in isolation alone, wallowing in your misery as a soul. Just because you cut your life short. And now, the hard part is, you will stay there until the original date of when you are supposed to die will come to pass. So you see, now the problem is, your original date of the day you are supposed to exit this earth to die can take years to come. And now when it takes years to come, you stay in that isolation as a soul, alone, meditating on why you killed yourself. And now the problem is, you cannot come back here. You will have to stay in the isolation until the day your original date of birth will come to pass. So now, when that original date comes to pass, which will take so many years. So you see, now your soul guides or your spirit guides will come to get you, so that you can discuss again how you will come back to this earth. They will look for you a body so that you can be born again to this earth. Now the problem is, because like attracts like, the law of attraction, you will attract the same family, the same problems you are running away from. So you see, you will have to repeat the same class that you are running away from. So you see, you didn't run from anything. You just wasted your time. Because you have wasted a lot of time staying in isolation as a soul, waiting for your original death date. And now that your original death date has come, your spiritual guides or your soul guides have come to so that they can help you, tell you how you will maneuver again in this physical realm. You will repeat the same lessons. You will attract the same people that you are running away from. It's only that now these people, their energies is the same, but their physical appearance is different, but their energies, their behaviors, and their habits are the same. People you are running from, you'll still attract them, and you'll still work the same karmas you are running away from. So you see, you have not helped yourself in anything. You have just made your life miserable. Because Earth is a school for souls, where you can only repeat a class, but you cannot skip a class. So you see, you will have to be born again in this physical realm to repeat the lessons that you are running away from. So my good people, please do not attempt to take away your life or to commit suicide, because you'll just be wasting your time. You will waste your time in this physical realm, and you will also waste your time in the spiritual realm, because you won't go anywhere. You'll just be put in isolation. And when your time comes to return to this physical realm, because you'll have to incarnate, so that you can repeat your soul lessons once again. And this time, your soul lessons will be harder than before. So you see, it's better for you to navigate through this present moment, so that you can stop giving your soul hard lessons to work out. Because I told you, there are no shortcuts in this life. Because you'll have to repeat the lessons you ran away from. So stop wasting your time by you killing yourself, by you cutting your life short, by you committing suicide. Stop wasting your time, because time is precious, and once your time is wasted, you can never recover it. So you see, you will keep on incarnating years after years. You are just incarnating, repeating the same lessons, which I know you don't want. You need to evolve and grow as a soul. So you see, that is the importance of you learning about your true existence, so that you can know how to navigate in this school of life. Because I told you, life is a game. You only need to know how to play it and win it. So you see, so that is why I made this video, so that I can empower people to know that there are no shortcuts in this life, and they can stop killing themselves. They can stop committing suicide, because suicide is not a shortcut or a solution to your problems. You're just making your life miserable in this physical realm and in the other dimension, the spiritual realm. So let's continue. Now you see, you will have to come back here. Now your soul will be born in a similar family it was running away from, because like attracts like. Similar vibrations attract similar vibrations. Similar people, you see, people you are running away from, you will still get them here. Only their faces will change, but their energies, habits, and behaviors, they are still the same. So stop killing yourself, because you are just wasting your time here on earth and the spiritual realm. Now, so you see, there is no escaping these soul lessons. Now, my final thought to you: always know you are stronger than you think, because you are a very powerful soul. Another thing, God cannot give you a problem that you cannot navigate. And another thing, your soul, your own soul, chose your soul lessons, so that it can grow and it can evolve as a soul in this physical realm. Because you have to come to this physical realm in order for you to grow and evolve. So you see, stop killing yourself, stop committing suicide, because you will only waste your time. So you see, so learn to work with your soul instead of working against your soul. Because when you overwhelm your soul will be very angry with you, and it will give you it will give you harder problems than the ones you came to solve before you left this physical realm. So you see, there's no escaping these soul lessons. So from today, my good people, learn to work with your soul instead of you working against your soul, so that your soul can stop being angry with you and giving you hard problems to work out. And also, take good care of your mental health, because all your problems are coming to you because of your mental condition. Your mental condition is weak. That is why you are attracting whatever you are attracting in this lifetime. Because I told you, we do not get what we want. We attract who we are. That is why it's so crucial for you to go to work. Do your shadow work. Do your self-development, self-reflection, and self-awareness, so that you can stop thinking about killing yourself or committing suicide. Because now you have learned, suicide is not shortcut. You are just wasting your time as a soul and as a human being, because you will always come back you will always come back here in this physical realm to repeat the same lessons that you are running from. So from today, always work on your mental health, because now you have seen the way your mental health is crucial. Now that is all for today. Sending you all lots of love and light. And remember, subscribe to my channel today, so that when I upload a video, you won't miss a thing. You will always be one step ahead. And also like, comment, and share, so that you can help me build our community. We can build our community together, and we can enlighten so many souls, so that so many souls can know who they are, whose they are, why they are here, and where they are going after this, so that people can stop committing suicide. Because now you have seen the suicide cases. There are so many. We need to reduce them to zero by working on our mental condition, because our mental condition is our everything. Our mindset is our superpower. So learn to work with the things that are eternal, things that will prosper you, things that will take you to your next level. Work with your soul, because your soul is your guru. Now, until next time, see you when you see me. Ciao.